Hi. Do you like the beard? Some people are saying that it looks manly on me. I'm growing out my beard so that way I can play the Apostle John in a play for church. I really like what I've heard about John. People say that he was the closest one to Jesus. When Jesus had special moments, he would take Peter, James, and John away separately. For instance, he took them up to a mountain and they saw him in all of his glory, speaking with Moses and Elijah. That's a really neat experience that they got to witness to. Another instance, at the Last Supper, John leaned against Jesus' chest and asked him a question. That's pretty close to lean up against Jesus. It's amazing to me because John was that comfortable being that close to Jesus. I want to be that comfortable next to Jesus. The Bible also records that when Jesus was on the cross, he looked down and he saw John and he gave him his mother to take care of. Jesus entrusted John, out of all the disciples, with his mother. These were just some of the reasons why John was called the Beloved. Think about this. Nothing specifically amazing happened to John. He didn't walk on water like Peter. He didn't put his hands in Jesus' hand scars and side like Thomas. But what did he do? He wrote down his story for us to read and to know how he experienced Jesus. Now here is the question I have for you. Would you tell your friends how Jesus has changed your life? Would you tell your family about your experience walking with him? Would you tell the world, would you tell YouTube what Jesus has done in your life? To share your walk with Jesus is what it is to be a witness. In John's gospel, he shared about how Jesus was here on earth and what he did and how he interacted with people around him. It's what John saw, it's what he knew about his Lord. The same for us. We can easily share what Jesus has done for us, our walk with him, our experience getting to know him better. I want to invite you to make a video response or post a comment below and share with the people on YouTube what he has done in your life. How have you seen him move? What have you seen him do? What is the difference that he's made in your life? Maybe you haven't had this experience with Jesus, an experience that you're able to share with people around you. I invite you to get to know Jesus by reading the stories about him. Begin in the book of John through Jesus. Reading how John experienced Jesus. You'll come to know more about Jesus. Come to know more about your Lord. You'll become more comfortable with him. And through prayer, time, experience, you'll have your story to share. You know, people say, oh, what do you want to do when you get to heaven? Some people say, oh, I want to fly. I want to pet the lions, I want to be there next to Jesus. I want to be that close and comfortable with him. To be able to be right there next to Jesus. To know that he's my friend, that he loves me, that I'm his beloved. Won't that be wonderful?